In earlier part of video, we have seen that how Neisser's classification of self-awareness help us to comprehend ourselves better, which help us to evolve further towards higher order thinking when we are able to self-actualize ourselves. Perhaps these classifications, as in their being the ecological, interpersonal, our private, extended and intellectual being, help us to understand that where human nature is that we desire for freedom and variety, same time human brain is not functional as in unidirectional but works in multi-direction and multiverses. Perhaps when we see the ecological aspect, it emphasizes that the wellness of our environment and nature help us to thrive. It impact our psychological and emotional being. Equally, our need for growth and development embark us to compromise with the nature, but then it becomes important to maintain a balance. Likewise, when we look into the aspect of interpersonal relationship, where we thrive when we socialize, equally we desire to retain our individuality, being rejoicing the diverse aspect. We seek respect and belongingness, and we fail not to compromise it. Towards our private self, when we see, we thrive for privacy, but same time human like for socialization, fame and to become big personality. And when we look into the aspect of intellectual being, where it demands to look into the object, negating subjectivity, it is important to look to the many aspects in their subjectivity that help us to evoke our emotional quotient or emotional intelligence. And these aspects also help us to comprehend the significance and relevance of psychological fallacies. When we fail to balance and compromise, that is when we become trapped to psychological fallacies, as in all in none, jumping to conclusion, maximizing or minimizing our emotions, and many other psychological fallacies. Perhaps in reference to the aspect that when human nature is we thrive to fly, to soar high, equally important is to retain the balance and nurture our roots.